Well, here we go again. Gonna try for some smallmouth action. It's quite the walk though. Well worth it. It's a Saturday, so I got here real early. Lots of people will show up on a Saturday. See you soon when I get to the water. All right, so here we are at Pond Y. It's about 6:15 in the morning on a Saturday morning. It's cold. We've got a cold front coming through here. It's supposed to start raining within the hour. So I'm hoping to get a few fish before it gets all crappy. And share that with you. I'm trying the Whacky Rig, of course, first. And then I'm gonna switch up to my Texas rig. And then we'll go from there. But hoping to catch some fish today. That'd be really nice. Got a spot over here in the corner that I've been kind of holding out on. Wanting to fish this little spot first. But I'm pretty sure that my little corner has some fish in it. So we'll head over there after we work this with the Whacky, and then I'll work it with the Texas, and then I'll move. I like to cover my water. I like to make sure I'm covering all my water. And I usually like to cover it with two things. Yeah, these are free tips, guys. I'll cover from left to right in fan cast, if you haven't heard of that. I'll cast left and then right, and then left and then right, but eventually covering all the water and moving to different spots as I do it. So back over here to the left. I try not to hammer one spot 100 times, I guess is the point. Try to move it around a little bit, unless of course I get a bite. If I get a bite, then I'll definitely go for the same spot over and over. All right, we'll keep fishing here. Hopefully get something on there. Oh, and finally, been here about an hour. I finally got a fish on. Might be a decent fish, it seems like. Oh no, don't lose him. Don't lose him, come on. Come on over here, buddy, come on. Oh, she's a toad. Oh my. Oh my. Nice fish. Hold still, shaky. I knew I'd get one eventually. Let's clean her up a little bit. Okay, girl. Just gonna make sure you're photogenic. I know it doesn't seem like it. That's a decent fish, really. All right, let's let her go. Okay. See you later, Shaggy. Oh, finally. Finally got a fish. She destroyed that swim bait. All right. Whew. Got my heart racing because I kind of wasn't expecting that. I've been sitting here casting for about an hour and Not a whole lot going on. Kind of impressive, really. And she did. She took it right on the way down, too. So consistent that they just take it on the way down. So they seem to be out there a ways. So I'm going to keep trying to go way out there. I don't know why it is that they're way out there, but they are. That hit came way out there. So at least I can say I didn't get skunked, right? Oh, another one. You gotta be kidding me. They must be waking up or something. Oh, wow. Another nice toad. I sure like the morning bite, guys. We're gonna talk a little bit about why I fish. Wow, as I get this girl in here. Another nice toad. Let's see here. Hold still, Shuggy. I really like to fish the morning. Several reasons for that. One, very few people like to get up in the morning. At least not as early as I do. And I just tend to get more fish. I do not know why. Let's get this girl in here too. That was pretty much on the pickup. Picked it up right as it dropped. She really destroyed that one. If you're wondering what I'm using, this is the KVD Swimmin' Shad, Caffeine Shad. This particular one was designed to be used as a drop shot bait, but it's so big that I went ahead and Texas rigged it. And really, these last two fish, they picking it up right on the drop. So get it out there, and within a few moments of it falling down, they've picked it up. And I may have spotted where they're at, maybe, because I think there's a bunch of them hanging out there, because that's two within about 15 minutes. And I'm letting them go over here to the right, so I know they're not all the way back out there by the time I got that second bite. So we'll just have to keep trying here. Maybe they're getting hungry now, finally. I don't know what's up. Yeah, the water level's about 6 inches higher than the other day when I caught 11 of them. This, in theory, just shows you why catch and release is proper, you know. Who knows, maybe I'm catching some of the same fish I caught the other day. It's quite possible. But yeah, they were all sitting in one spot there for a second, so. All right. At least I got two on the board. I will check back with you a little bit later. Well, I was about to go home after catching those two because it's cold, it's windy. My wife's in bed there and it's nice and warm there. But I guess I got a buddy, friend of mine I know from the vape world, and he's going to meet me down here, and he's bringing me a Mountain Dew, so I'm parched and that would make me happy, so I'm going to stick around for maybe another hour or two. I'm going to keep working this KVD Caffeine Shad Perfect Plastics. Love these guys. Killed it last year on the Willamette using these. Go down to your Bi-Mart and your Walmart and buy them all out. I bet you they'll be sold out. I noticed that the watermelon or green pumpkin, watermelon, red flake Senkos are all sold out in Bi-Mart. Nice job, people. I like it. It was a go-to bait for a minute there. Just on the tip note of things, I noticed that the Whacky Rig does not work in windy conditions and a gray day. It doesn't work as well. I mean, I won't say it doesn't work. That's why I've got a real small weight on here on my Texas rig and trying to get it down into the bottom, combat the wind a little bit, and be able to cast a little bit more with the wind blowing so much. It helps to have a little bit of a weight, so gives me a little bit more distance, and then I can let it get down to the bottom better. So that's what seems to be working in windy conditions with intermittent rain. Texas rig plastics. But you all knew that, right? Texas rig's an awesome setup. So y'all knew that, I'm sure. I'll be doing some how-to videos at some point here. So I'll show you Texas rig, I'll show you Whacky Rig, I'll show you drop shot, I'll show you all these things in some how-to videos, and we'll kind of cover them comprehensively so that you too, if you are not already a bass fisherman, you can get out there and start using some of these techniques that I'm using, that I'm catching fish with right now. So I'll check back here. It'll probably be a good 30 minutes before Michael gets here, I bet, because it's a nice long walk all the way here from the parking spot. So maybe I'll get another fish before he gets here. That'd be kind of funny. And oh, on that note, I was talking about it earlier. One of the things that I like to do, and it's no secret if you know me personally, I like to get up real early in the morning, and I like to get up, it's still dark out when I get up. It's dark out when I leave my house. I like to get to wherever I'm gonna fish, and I wanna be there right at or before sunrise. I wanna be fishing right at sunrise. And it seems to be effective. I know in the summer months it worked well for me because those are the cooler mornings, and fish tend to be real active. And if you're a bank fisherman, which I do mostly is bank fish, they tend to be in the shallows more in the morning. It was real successful then. It's been successful during the winter time as I fish for trout. Getting there early and getting the best spot is another thing. So if you get there early and you're the first one there, well, guess what? You get to choose where you get to go. And when you're a bank fisherman, that just pays off in spades. It has for me for years to pay off, to get there early, to get my spot, or the spot I want to go. So anyhow, that's another tip. I'll check back with you here when Michael gets here. Maybe we'll catch some more fish. I don't know. Weather's kind of stinky. I don't expect it to be like a double-digit day, so maybe we'll get one more, two more. We'll see what happens. Figure I open up my coat long enough so you guys can see. It's raining, and I'm about to call it a day. I did catch a third bass here in the rain. I didn't have the GoPro on because it was inside my coat being protected from the water. But I did get pictures of them, and three bass on a day like this where it's raining and windy and stuff like that, I'll take it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope some of the stuff I said there was informative for you, and hope you get out there and catch some bass yourselves. Get out there. You ain't gonna catch nothing sitting on the couch. Y'all have a good one.